Hey everybody, welcome back. Falcon, Darkest Dungeon, episode number 5. We are here recording on Monday. The first 4 episodes were recording on Friday, so I had a little bit of time over the weekend since I didn't record then. I was a little bit too busy, but I did play the game off camera in a separate save, so I kind of got a little bit more familiar with the system. So expect a lot of big changes to be happening right now in terms of my gameplay because of that little off time that I actually had to kind of soak in the information that I've been getting in comments. Also reading up the Steam forums and then just doing a little bit of experimentation on my own accord. So, however, we had a little bit of an issue here. For some reason today I started recording with DX Story. DX Story, for some reason, at least for me, it doesn't pick up this game. So I had to switch back to Bandicam. What that means, though, is since the game is constantly saving, auto-saving, it doesn't let you kind of cheat it out. Like, in case things go bad, you can't be like, oh, let me just reload. No. It doesn't really work that way. So what that means is that since I started recording with DX Story, it didn't really pick up my recording for some reason or another. So we missed out on these 3 rooms over here, or 2 rooms, I believe. Because I think we ended up in episode 4 here and here. And we were considering retreating back, but because I'm very stubborn, I was like, no, I don't want to retreat. I want to finish this fucking mission. So we actually had some success. The only thing you guys missed out on was a fight with some spiders. So nothing really too major. I was able to actually get through it. As you can see, my character over here, my vessel, did get blighted, but you know, shit happens. We have 1 room to go. What I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to light this up just in case we have a fight over here. I want to be ready for that. Let's continue going forward. I have an urn over here. I'm not going to check this out. Why you're not checking that out, Falcon? Because I don't have any holy water. What I found out over the weekend is that... Oh god, no fight. I'm so happy. Alrighty, we have no fight over here. I'm excited for that one. Good. So we're done. We actually finished this up. Let's actually wrap this up here.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Alrighty, I'm so happy that there was no fight there. What I found out also on my own time experimenting is that certain items, when you check them out, they require certain items to actually check out in order to not get like a negative hit towards it. The urn that I just bypassed right now actually takes a benefit from using the holy water, which we didn't have. So normally the times that I've tried it out without the holy water, I've taken like a negative stress hit. Now mind you, you're probably thinking you were done with the dungeon, why not go back and check it out? Good, you know, good assertion for sure. However, in case it went bad, it was still going to give me an overall negative impact to my stress, which carries over to the town itself, so I wasn't going to really risk it because in town I do have to kind of heal up the stress, and we're not exactly balling in money right now, which is the reason why I decided to kind of bypass it. Now, we have a few resolve level ups over here. Let's check out what Dismiss has for us here. Irrepressible, so you got plus 5% resist Affliction. That's actually pretty good, I would imagine, since it's not red. And we also have Pippin over here, who's going to get, Weld Explorer. So you have a 20% scouting chance in the welds. Perfect. I love those. Nothing negative. I'll take it.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Now, here in the YouTube estate itself, I fucking hate this name, by the way. I wasn't aware that, you know, naming my save after a certain thing would actually pop the name up over here, but whatever. YouTube estate it is. This over here is kind of like a little weird bug that happens on occasion. Sometimes after a week, or after a week's of things, they'll tell you what they did and whatnot. Ide over here, for some reason, is telling me, strength _ no _ remove _ trinket. He's not batshit insane, mind you. This is just kind of like a little weird glitch that happens on occasion. The game, every single day, I've seen small little updates go through it, so I'm happy about it. It means that the developers are still working in the game throughout release, which is, you know, ideal. As a consumer for you, you want them to be working on the game. But also, they have been really active in the Steam forums, taking in criticism and possible advice. So basically what they're doing is they're kind of taking in your, you know, request of it and kind of working around that to kind of make the game a little bit more viable for everybody. So obviously I don't want them to kind of mess with the game's difficulty because I do enjoy that. As much as I complain about RNG fucking me over, I do enjoy the fact that the game's difficult. So I don't necessarily want them to curb that too much, but there is some instances where I think stress sometimes seems a little bit too overpowered. The other thing that I felt that's really overpowered, one of the things that I've been doing on my off-camera save is when I go into a fight, I've been using my Vestals to kind of drag fights longer to drop heals on my whole party, so after a fight, you leave one person alive, an enemy, and if you keep stunning them over and over, you could basically have your Vestal go through the whole, you know, a few rounds as a matter of fact, healing your party to kind of get them ready for the next fight. As cheap as this feels to me, honestly, because the game stresses a lot on stress, right? On, you know, your hero's mental capability, they're gonna go batshit insane or not in a dungeon. I feel that doing that cheats the game a little bit because, you know, the longer you're in battle, you'd imagine they would take negative stress penalties, right? However, that doesn't happen. But at the same time, it also feels like it gives you a better chance of succeeding because sometimes the game could be a little bit merciless, or merciless? A little merciless. They're without mercy, essentially. Merciless. Sounds like, you know, some sort of Greek god or something. But either way, something I just wanted to talk about. So I think they're still trying to work on a really balance on that. They've been talking a lot about it in the Steam forums, and I just figured I kind of mention it to you guys in case you guys are interested to know about that stuff and you're not keeping up with the Steam forum discussions here. Either way, we are at 69.50 in terms of gold. We have a few people that are stressed out. I need to send him to maybe a bar or something and maybe even dismiss everybody else. I'm going to not put him in anywhere because we want to save a little bit of money for our next coming missions here. So, Lankula, you're the first dude, right? You have a weak grip, meaning I could put you anywhere to kind of heal up your stress. So let's go to the tavern. Now, in the tavern itself, we've upgraded bar. Unfortunately, my caretaker's in the bar, so he's taking up a really important slot right now. Not too happy about that, but so be it. So I'll probably send you over to gamble a little bit. Don't waste all of my money gambling, alright, dog? Don't do that. We have 2 busts and 4 crests. Do you want to upgrade this one more time? I kind of do, but at the same time, we only have 4 crests. And I'm trying to save some of these to upgrade the guild, the blacksmith, and the guild is really, really important. As a matter of fact, maybe not even the blacksmith as much as I felt the guild to be really, really important early on. However, we need to get instructor mastery leveled up 1, and we don't have enough crests for that. So you know what? I'm gonna bypass leveling this up anymore. I want to get the guild upgrades because they give you the chance to upgrade your skills to level 2. And something like increasing your Vestal's healing ability to level 2 could be really, really beneficial. So, because of that, I'm going to actually bypass that for now. I'm just going to put you... As a matter of fact, you could probably even hang out in the Abbey and do something over here, right? Yeah, like the transept, for instance, I've been upgrading this quite a bit. As a matter of fact, a little bit too much, honestly. But I could drop 2 people in here. So, Lanquinaut, come over here. 1,050. Go ahead and do it. Now, Dismiss, you can't gamble in town, so that's good. It means you can kind of hang out over here and do your thing. Alright, so we're down to 48.50. I don't want to spend any more money because we need some money for our rations for our next mission here. Let's go over to the stagecoach, however, and we want to get a few more people in the party here. So, definitely I want to get this Vestal here.
A sister of battle.
Now,
pious and unrelenting.
We can increase our roster up to 13 right now. I believe right now it's at 11. How many people do we have? We have 4, 8, 9. Oh, so we could get everybody right now. Perfect.
Elusive. Evasive.
Now, do we have a Hellion? We still haven't gotten a Hellion. Fuck, I'm so upset. I really like the Hellion class a lot. And also the other dude that wears like a mask. I forgot what he is. Like a Leper, I believe. A Leper and Hellions are really, really good upfront classes. I was really hoping to get a few of those, but unfortunately, no. It didn't really roll my way. But Reynald, this seems to be alright. He's not the most ideal class up front, but he's been doing alright for us for now. So now that we're done over here, we got our classes. I'm not going to spend any more money. Let's go and actually get on with the game here. We're going to embark on another mission now. Now, in doing so, we are almost really close to opening up the boss here. And by the boss, I'm talking about the boss at level, not, you know, Bruce Springsteen, I assure you. If Bruce Springsteen was in this game, though, then that'd be kind of pretty fucking amazing. Let's see. We've already done this. We actually unlocked the Weld. I don't want to do this one just yet, though. I want to get the Ruins completed, or at least get the Apprentice Necromancer out of the way. So we still have to do one more mission to probably unlock him. I guess we're going to do the complete 100% Room of Battles, which is a little bit more difficult, but our rewards are also 4,500, 3 Bust, 4 Crest, and also a Swift Cloak, which is +2 to speed and -4 accuracy. Oh, not too happy about that. We already have a hard time hitting targets as it is, so -+4 doesn't sound too ideal, but whatever, we'll go with that one. Now, first guy is going to have to be this guy, unfortunately. He's the only one that can really kind of take hits up front. We're also going to roll with a Vestal for sure, quite easily. And we're also going to go with this guy, hopefully, to kind of back me up here. We have Pistol Shot, Take Aim, Duelist Advance, and Open Vein. I would have preferred Grape Shot Blast. Even though it misses quite a bit, it's also really good for crowd control. I don't have another one of these guys, do I? No. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to roll with this one, though. So we're going to go with him, and let's see. What else can we do here? What else can we do? Pippin. Pippin, you should probably hang out here for another mission or so. This is the person we just got right now. This guy does have a heal. This one does heal you between 0 to 10. However, there is also a chance that he could bleed your party member in doing so, which will actually will give you bleed status 1 point for 3 rounds. So, assuming he only heals you for 3 and then causes a bleed effect, you've kind of nulled yourself out. So you kind of have to play this really safely here. Vulnerability Hex, we have Demon's Pull, which is actually pretty good to get people out from the back. And then we have Sacrificial Stab. Do we want to go with this guy? Yeah, I'll give it a try. Why not? Let me get the Vestal up and running first. I need a background Vestal. Are you Heal Grace, Dazzling Light, Judgment, and Hand of Light I don't really use too often. I would prefer you to just have something from the back. So Illumination, Divine. This actually gives your target a dodge -20. So that's good because sometimes targets are really hard to hit. But you don't have the Divine Grace now. That's a damn shame. So yeah, we're gonna go with Reviers then. So Reviers, you're gonna probably more than likely just hang out in the back, I would say, right? Judgment, Dazzling Light, Divine Grace, Hand of Light I'm not gonna use. So -20 accuracy, that could be ideal too, but you have to be too upfront to actually use that one. So you're gonna post up back here for now, and then third spot. What do I want to use for the third spot? Probably, let's see, are you good from the third spot? You could do Plague Grenade, you could do Incision, you could do Battle Medicine, and you could also do a buff to the party. You don't have any Blinding Gas, I should say, which I do enjoy because you could stun people in the back. Oh boy. I'd? I don't want to use I'd right now, especially with that stress at 3. I'd rather just hold off on that one. I'm not too crazy about this class either. At least I haven't really found the right way to use them, although you have the lunge ability, which pushes you up 2. You could throw daggers, you could throw poison darts, and they also do toxic trickery, which is a plus 15 dodge, huh? You could also cure blight and bleed. On yourself only, though. It's not too bad. And it's not too bad. Maybe for that third spot we'll use her instead? At least you could still cause damage. But you could also heal and do some damage still. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go with PVNE over here, because he has that little emergency heal just in case shit goes bad. So we're gonna go with this one right here, and we're gonna go into the... well, over here, right? 100% room battles. Let's provision up here, and now... oh, this is gonna be a camping mission. Oh, now for the camping missions, you also want to see what your party members' camping abilities are, because some of them are really beneficial for camping, while some aren't. I really don't want to take the time to do that right now, so I'm gonna hope that they have at least a pretty good spread of supplies here, but we are gonna have to camp at least once in this mission. So let's go with food, a lot of food. If we're gonna have to stay here overnight, then we're gonna have to at least go up to 2 stacks of food, I would say, maybe. So we're up to 12, usually do 8. We'll take up to, like, you know what, if I want to do some emergency heals, I want to use some food too, so we'll do this right here. 24, it seems like a lot, especially because after you finish a mission, I'm not sure, I've heard people say that you get the money back from the rations you have left over, and then I've heard people say that you don't. So I'm still lost about that one. We're gonna take 2 shovels, 2 skeleton keys, we'll take 1 holy water. Medicinal herbs? Probably not. We'll take some bandages, however. We'll definitely take a lot of torches for this one, because me and torches have become really good friends off camera. And 16, 17 sounds like a really ideal spot. 2 shovels, 2 skeleton keys, and we'll take 2 bandages, 1 holy water, and you know what? Just to play it safe, I'll get some food. Now, this is kind of wasting all my money, I'm aware, but I'd rather play it safe. Let's embark for this one here, and hopefully we get some good loot on our trek here. We have a little bit extra food. You know what? Since we could stack a little bit more food, we might as well do that. There you go. Just to play it safe. Let's embark.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Alrighty, so let's go to the first room first and foremost. Again, I hope that, like, you know, my off-camera play has really helped me out here. I'm glad I brought the shovel already. Although I'm not too crazy about having to use one.
Stone seems bent on preventing passage.
I'm not too crazy about having to use one instantly, but, you know, so be it. Alright, let's continue going forward. We got a fight already, which is alright. We got surprised, which is unfortunate, but we still do have a good amount of light over here. So they were shifted back. Is this really gonna hurt me too much in the long run? Should I shift them out now? You know what? I think I could use either one of them. Oh, actually, he can do Sacrificial Stab from this point, so yeah, we will swatch him up. So you guys switch up over here. Tempting Goblin's gonna be a stress hit. How bad is it going to be? 19. Not too crazy about that, but so be it. Rent for the Gods. It's going to push that man forward. Luckily, we did dodge over here. So here we go. Our turn again. We're not going to heal anybody. We're going to go with Dazzling Light with the stun. Yeah. So we're gonna go with Dazzling Light, and I want to stun... This guy already jumped forward, right now from his last attack, so we're gonna stun this guy. Assuming it hits, that is. And we did stun him, perfect. Alright, so there you go. His turn was actually bypassed because we stunned him right before his attack was gonna go through, so that's good. Now then, we don't have any Grape Shot Blast with this dude. I'm a little bit upset about that, but so be it. We're gonna go with Open Vein and start bleeding this dude out, I would say, because I don't want to do Duelist Advance. I don't necessarily want to take aim. We could do a pistol shot. You know what? The Bone Courtier is always such an asshole. But he does have a dodge of 13 right now. Our chance to hit is 67. Open Vein on this guy would be 83. You know what? Let's Open Vein this guy. 5 damage is good. Hopefully bleed. We did bleed him. Alright. Back to Reynold. Now with Reynold, I've also become really acquainted with Zealous Accusation. I really enjoy the skill now. So I am going to definitely spam this a little bit more often. 78% chance to hit both of these guys for 4 to 9 damage. So we'll do it. Of course, that's going to occasionally happen. Not really happy about it, but so be it. And there's the crit.
Assault cannot be left unanswered.
Not too crazy about the crit. Especially because of that high stress, I guess, damage that it kind of gives your party, but so be it. We're bleeding over here with Glenn. Veil. I could, you know, patch him up, but I'm going to bypass it here for a bit, and hopefully we can do some more damage here. I'm going to go with Open Vein on... By the way, Open Vein, I realized, actually stacks, so if you make people bleed over and over, they start taking multiple amounts of damage after a while. I would like to bleed this guy. He resisted, unfortunately. So had I gone for this guy, I could have probably killed him, but
the tide turns.
Probably a wrong choice on my part here. Alrighty. Now, since we're bleeding over here, I actually don't mind using Word Reconstruction because since they're actually, but it does stack up, I did say, didn't I? That probably works for the positive ones, too. Let's go with Sacrificial Stab. Let's get one of these dudes out of the way if we can. 78% chance to hit. Let's go for it.
As
boom.
The fiend falls,
one down.
A faint hope blossoms.
Alrighty, back to our Vesto here. We could drop a heal maybe on you. However, we could also stun Man Who Stresses Me Out a lot. 67% chance to hit, 78. You know what? I don't like that 67% chance to hit. Although we still can't hit him with accuracy because we can't drop his dodge any chance. But I'm going to try it out. Please stun him. Perfect. And again, also that increases our light a bit, so we're up to 92 now. Now we're going to go with Zealous Accusation one more time.
Confidence
1 kill, 5 damage, really ideal. And now you're bleeding, it's fine, dog. We'll take care of you really soon. We're going to Open Vein this guy up, and that should be it.
Give them no quarter.
Alrighty, 125, 2 food, take everything. You guys are still bleeding. I don't necessarily want to use the bandages just yet, so I'm sorry you guys are going to have to wait till you bleed out here. You're done, though. Now it's just about Reynold. Let's check out what's in here. This pack's already been looted. Not too ideal. Let's go into our next room here, if you don't mind. Go into the room, please. Game. Don't tell me otherwise. And we're going to do a scouting, too. Excellent. So, remember, we're supposed to do 100% room of battle, so I can't necessarily... I guess, oh, actually, it says room battles, right? So I don't necessarily have to take the fights in the, on the way to a room. It's just the room battles. So can I bypass this one if I wanted to? I could, but there's 2 treasures along the way, and I'm kind of interested in treasures too, so you know what? I'm gonna take it. Alrighty. How's their light looking at? 80? And that's gonna be at 74. Our stress is gonna be taking more damage this time around, but we did surprise these guys, and you know what? These guys aren't too bad. I don't mind fighting them, so we're gonna start off with... You know what? They're stunned already. Let's actually start off just by healing our people up a little bit here. So we'll drop a heal on Hugh. You can't do Grape Shot Blast, which is really unfortunate. And I can't bleed these guys either. So are we just going to go for damage? 4 to 9. 85% chance to hit. 80% chance to hit 4 to 8. And we also have a pistol shot, which is 80% chance 3 to 8. Yeah, we'll take the pistol shot. I don't want to move you forward. Although, you know what? Let's just go in for the Open Vein. 9 damage. Really good. Obviously, he resisted because he can't bleed. He's a fucking skeleton. He has no flesh. Common sense, Falcon. Well, I knew that. I mentioned it beforehand that I wasn't going to bleed him. I just wanted to go in for the damage. Sacrificial Stab. We could pull somebody. We could do a Vulnerability Hex, which is negative 10 dodge. Oh, I did have a negative dodge effect after all to hit the dude with the goblet earlier. That's fine. Demon's Pull. We're just going to go with a Sacrificial Stab, and let's get rid of one dude already. You have a better chance of succeeding when you lower the ranks of your enemies here. So, it's supposed to fight in 4 people. We're fighting 3 now. We'll do Zealous Accusation over here for sure. 8 and 5. Excellent. Round 2 coming up. Now then, they're no longer stunned. Open Vein again, or we take a little pistol shot? I'm going to say we go with Open Vein just because I want to get rid of this guy. We'll get rid of probably either one of them. Let's go with this one, though. Crit. That's going to be positive stress to everybody, right? Yes. Positive stress, he says. I guess I should probably say stress clear up as opposed to positive stress. I don't think there's such a thing as positive stress. Unless you kind of like won the lottery and you're going to get money, so you're thinking about all the things you do with that money. I guess that would be kind of stress in a positive way, maybe. Alrighty, sacrificial stab. We're going to go after this guy and just end him now, right? Boom. Alright. It's done with now. Vestal, you know what, Vestal? We're in a good spot. Let's actually drop a heal. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually try to stun this dude with Radon next turn if we can, which I'm going to have a chance to. Hopefully we stun him. Stun Dog. Stun Dog. That sounds like an amazing name for, like, you know, an indie punk band. And perfect. We stunned him. He's going to actually bypass the move. So now I could actually take time to heal my people up again. So we'll drop another heal on this man. 5 is really ideal. Excellent. He's no longer stunned, but he's going to have to skip a turn. Now we go in for the kill. 8 damage. There you go.
This
325 and 4 crest.
Promises success.
Alrighty, now for this over here, the lab. For the lab, I want to say you need the medicinal herbs if I'm right, if I had any luck with that before. So, you know what? I'm not even going to check that out. This is going to be just a free torch, so yeah, we'll take the Unburned Torch. I believe in the past I've somehow used the torch here, and what it does, it kind of illuminates the entire area, like it maxes out your torch. I could be wrong about which one I used the torch on, but maybe it was this one, I'm not sure. The lab is too much of a risk to kind of undertake right now, so I'm not going to do that. And our light is down to 56. Let's actually drop a torch now. We have a few extra ones anyway, especially from that free one that we just got right now. And what do we have here? We have no fight. Okay. Let's go back now. And we have a trap coming up, though, so we'll keep that in mind. Guys, and stop stressing out. We're at 73. I'm going to bypass it again. Don't want to risk it. Basically, what I've found out, I've been having luck off camera, just kind of, I guess, kind of analyzing my risk, like, you know, what's, you know, risk and reward type of thing. What's ideal to do, what's not, and I was playing a little bit too... We disarmed that, perfect. I was playing a little bit too cautious the first 4 episodes, and this needs holy water. And what this is going to do is clear up stress, I do believe. Assuming he doesn't have God-fearing. Do you have God-fearing, Reynald? You do have God-fearing. It will only pray for... in town, will only pray for stress relief. Well, this is kind of like, you know, praying in a sense, right? You know what, let me just use it on Revieres here. So Revieres, you're going to go in here, and you're going to use holy water. And that relieved the hero from stress, 30. Okay. Excellent. So again, I'm telling you, I have hunger already. So, man, that really happened really early, didn't it? Yeah, we'll eat 4 food for some health. Alright, at least we have a lot of food. That's the reason why I brought a lot of it. Now, our light is actually pretty low, so light it up. Do we want to go for stress? You know what, I'm going to do one more. Get upset about that if you want, but... I'm going to keep playing... Ah, oh, damn it. No more holy water. That could have been ideal for holy water right there. Okay, so... we want to get rid of this guy and maybe even this man first and foremost. So what I'm considering we do is, how's your dodge? 0, and you have 13 dodge. I'm going to go after Bone Arbalist first and foremost here, I'm going to say. So we'll go pistol shot. 3 to 8 damage. Not really ideal. Fuck, that's pretty low as a matter of fact. Open vein would be 4 to 9 damage. So we get rid of these guys first. I mean, the other way to get these guys up front is to just kind of get rid of the guys in front of them, right? 4 damage. I'll take that one for now. Alrighty, now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a pull on this man over here. Although, can you kill this guy now? 4 to 7? You would if you actually land a hit. Yeah, let's just go for the kill. Let's not get too fancy. My problem is also in the past I've been getting too fancy, kind of overanalyzing stats a little bit too much and skills, and then, you know, just kind of digging myself into a hole. Let's get rid of the enemies as fast as possible. We're going to use... Nobody needs really a healer right now. We're going to go with Dazzling Light. Although I could do Judgment as well and heal myself up and cause some damage. But no, let's stun Arbalist, man. Please stun you. Please stun you. You resisted the stun. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Tempting Goblet. I hate that skill so fucking much. Not even because of the damage, just the fucking stress hit that it gives you. Graveyard Slash, Zumblade Dog. Alrighty. What do we do here? We go with Zealous Accusation, or do we go for the stun? I want to get rid of this guy too, so let's go Zealous Accusation. 9 and 9 is so good. Good shit, Reynald. Now, let's finish off this guy. Let's get him out of the way. That's not a way to get him out of the way, but okay. Now, do we get rid of this dude, or do we stun this guy in case there's a possibility here? Oh boy, you know what? Let's get rid of this guy. Less enemies, the better. Plus, we gotta drop a little extra heal on ourselves too, so it kind of works out. Bayonet, jab, crit.
Reeling.
I really hate that stress damage from crits. I kind of understand it, but at the same time, I don't really like it too much. Now, Zealous Accusation away. Fuck you so much. Open Vein. Let's actually start bleeding this guy out, or do we go for the kill here? Let's go for the kill. Alrighty. Now, with you by yourself, it's a different story now, isn't it, Bone Courtier? Are you gonna do Knife in the Dark? That's fine. Just dodge that one, dog. And now I think we start dropping some heals if we can. So let's start getting Reynald up to 5 HP is really good. You are just gonna do Sacrificial Stab, 4 damage, really ideal. And I'm gonna try to kill you, but at the same time I would like to get one more heal off with our Vestal here. So let's just use Bulwark of Fate here. He's gonna get an attack off. I hope it's just not so much that we can't heal it up. I'm gonna take aim again. Again, I'm just kind of prolonging the fight to get another heal with the Vestal off here. Knife in the Dark, 3 damage. I guess I should probably heal him. You know what? I'm gonna risk this one too. Let's drop a heal over here. He got the heal and he resisted the bleed. Perfect. And now we just drop another heal on maybe our little dude over here. Yeah, we'll drop a heal on this guy. I always forget what he is. The Plague? No, he's not the Plague Doctor. Either way, Smite. Dunsky. There you go. So there's one of the instances I talked about, prolonging a fight a little bit more just to get a few more extra heals.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Got all this stuff over here. Now this over here would require Blessing Water, which I don't have, so I'm not going to risk it. So what we're going to do instead, we're going to call an episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. Again, have faith. Things are going to get better a lot faster than well, a lot sooner than later because, you know, luckily the off-camera play has helped me out quite a bit. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. Game comes out tomorrow too, on Tuesday, so, or by the time this video comes out, I guess it comes out today. So, you know, if you've been waiting for it, enjoy it, and then start dropping your MLG tips towards me because, you know, I could really use them after all. Other than that, I'll catch you guys next time.